That's a tough lane.
Yeah, I wonder if that was also a partial deny pick, just to not allow the cut to pick that Earthshaker too. But regardless, again, the cut. Are they going to get anything to deal with any sort of push strat potential here? Still have an off lane to go for if they want. In a position 5 up with the grabs, they go with the clockwork.
Huh.
That certainly does not help with that. But I mean, if Mirana gets an Ags at some point, that technically, I mean, we're assuming this is support Mirana, so she ain't getting that anytime soon. So it's really just Void Spirit. That's not really much wave push.
Yeah, and he wants to get a Yules too, so he's not going to have the Ags to clear the waves because of this Mirana combo. But this Clockwork basically means that like this safe lane is won. The cut frequently do this. They're one of the first teams that I saw do this, where they will just like insta pick the clock as a counter to Earthshaker, and they just say like, okay, I'm gonna pick a 5 that ruins this like really impactful 4 positions entire game, and then all of a sudden like, it's checkmate, because like that's not good odds for you, that your 4 position that's supposed to be this OP hero is countered by this like shitty 5 that's supposed to just feed himself into fights. It ruins the lane too, so it's tough to draft against a clock when you have an Earthshaker in the safe or off lane.
Yeah, I see that. I guess if there's like a lot behind the 4 for the team, because that's really like all he's doing, a position 5 to help take out a position 4, and is this position 5 even helping anyone on his own team? Like he's not like a steroid that you can just jump into your core to move forward. It's just kind of like, I guess he's your initiator, right? Because they don't have anyone else really at the moment. Void and Clock together are good at jumping and getting in, so it helps there, but I don't know.
It doesn't clear summons at all. That's one thing, is like that's why I'm not sold as well when I look at this, is I see like 3 heroes that are not really that good at clearing like massive waves of summons. Like sure, you have Mirana Arrow to clear one of them, but it's one. Lycan just like summons another wolf, and you're fine. So the Clockwork does nothing to that. So there's still really a lot of snowball potential on DogChamp, like as there always is whenever Lycan is picked.
I wouldn't mind seeing like Grimstroke. Oh, I was gonna say Grimstroke for silence and Inkswell bombs with Quap, but Enigma coming out here now.
Has Lukey played this, or is this a support?
I have not seen. I think I have seen him play it like a couple of times, but it's like an 0-17 sort of scenario with this Enigma. So,
boy, he sounds like a really hit or miss kind of player here, Jenkins.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm being honest here. His hit is very hit. Like when he owns, he will 1v5 and make people like CCNC call him a sick pervert because of like how annoying he is, and like that's the mark of a fantastic Dota player. But this Enigma, I'd be more likely to think it's like B9 playing it, because he follows these like really new meta, as MLP was saying, these like cores in the 5 position, right? This fits that perfectly.
Oh boy, the Scourge McDuck Wraith King, His Royal Majesty. He's definitely beaten some ass other teams in this league with this hero. And, it doesn't really synergize much within his own team, but it's just kind of one to kind of be the win condition later on.
Yeah, I think it's a safe pick. It's kind of vanilla. It's like, okay, what character do you want to play? Let's get somebody that's super survivable with all these wombo combos that, we have Echo Slam, Black Hole into Sonic Wave type deal. Wraith King probably survives through at least the majority of that because of his second life. So I think it's generally pretty safe.
That's the good thing, is surviving through the onslaught of ults or shapeshift, so that your second life you can put in the work.
So now what you're missing for the cut is probably some sort of offlaner, unless they really want to flex the Void Spirit, which is doubtful.
I like that OD ban, because I would really think like maybe what they're gonna do is get this Ray last pick OD mid, and
Quap
like if
support.
well, I was thinking just like throw Lukey on Quap, like he plays he plays Hoodwink offlane, right? There's like a weird kind of like mid hero in the offlane, so it's kind of similar where you're this like agile, probably shouldn't be an offlaner type hero in the offlane. So I could see that. So that's a smart ban.
So when Hoodwink gets enabled in CM, which will probably happen before the major, I actually think. You think, even though they're not obviously playing the major, you think that that's an extra hero for Lukey that he's like really good with?
Yeah, absolutely. He's played a lot of games with it. He's really good at it. And
most people think it's underwhelming, right? Because if they're going to do anything, they're probably going to buff the hero, I would think.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it gets buffed, like they're in a really good place with like at least like 2 heroes that he's exceptional at, and then like a few that he's like decent at.
Doesn't even not even have like an Ags or a Shard yet? They probably need to give him that.
Yeah.
That will help.
100%, yeah. Ag Shards are like, I mean, how many heroes like have we seen that are broken because of Ag Shards? I feel like it's like half of what we talk about when we're analyzing drafts now.
A lot of the ones that are like quote unquote broken are the ones that are on supports, I think, because they're gonna have a bigger impact usually with them.
True.
Where Hoodwink, I guess Hoodwink is still undecided what position she will be because she's pretty freaking flex. It feels like
She is, yeah. Bad at everything, unfortunately.
right now maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, probably offlane hero. Who's left in the pool? They got rid of Underlord and Slardar, which I haven't seen Slardar in quite a while, but it would enable Wraith King's right click, no doubt, because of the Corrosive Haze.
Yeah. Underlord was a really, really good ban. Like, Tide would be
Mars.
super good right now.
Oh,
Axe.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
The
yeah.
classic
Axe.
Axe versus Lycan. That used to be the big Lycan crutch back in the day. I don't really see much of a reason why it can't be good against it now.
Hmm.
Holds
Guys,
him in spot.
okay, I know this is a meme and they're probably not going to do it, but you know when they were picking up Manta style on Axe and it was really bad, even though they're doing it in pro games, it was really bad. It has been micro buffed 3 separate times now, and they're not going to buy it this game. I understand that, but it's really good. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Huh.
Ursa's still in the pool.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ursa's the
So
last pick.
offlane Lukey
Wait.
Lycan, I assume.
Ray, Ursa, Luki, Enigma?
Haluki Enigma.
Oh.
Alright.
Wait, okay, this support co-op. Wow.
Damn. Well, you guys said 180. DogChamp, we need a 180 if you want to pull out a win because game 1 was such an ass beating that you got your 180. Is it enough of a flip to end this here and get them the win or not, Suns fan?
You know what? I want DogChamp to win this game so we can see a game 3, but Axe is so underappreciated right now, gentlemen. I
Garbage.
love this hero. Great hero, and you'll see it this game, Jenkins. You'll eat your disgusting words.
I think Axe is a garbage hero, but I think this DogChamp draft is like a little too crazy. You know, I'm hopeful because it looks interesting, but I'm going to go with the cut.
All right, you heard it here from the panel. Why don't we get real fast and into a break? And when we come back, we have Trent and we have Lyrical to bring you the coverage.
Welcome back, all you fine folks out there. Dota 2 action going to continue on. Trent, hey, what's happening, man?
Oh, well, you know, I just I really liked that panel. That was impressive. I just was gonna follow Jenkins' lead. So I thought we were doing like career-ending panel stuff.
Oh, wow, look at that. Nice. Can you tell us what we're doing here?
I don't know. I just got my whiteboard, and I heard it always goes well when you do this. So,
Yeah.
Jenkins, he told me that I should start drawing diarrhea. No, okay. Anyway, so that was I don't think I've ever had that happen.
No?
No.
Have
Thank
what
you,
happened?
Jenkins, for a very enlightening panel. But
Oh, I
we have a
gotcha.
gate, guys. It's paused, in case you're wondering.
Which is why we're going to talk for a while now. And he had to get that out the
Oh,
whiteboard.
great.
Yeah, I can't actually draw, so we're just gonna put that back.
Well, it's fine.
It's for my very important panel moments.
So the draft at the end there went a little bit zigzaggy, all kinds of crazy. We saw Bloody Nine pick up the Queen of Pain, and I actually kind of feel like that lane's going to be neat. They're doing the Queen of Pain with an Ursa against an Axe. And like, if there's one thing Axe doesn't like, one, it's like Ursa that's eventually going to be able to gobble them up with all the Fury Swipe stacks. And then, you know, sort of range supports that can deal damage from afar, which feels like it's pretty quintessential Queen of Pain. What do you
Yeah,
think?
it got real wacky around there. I was thinking with the Enigma, like I really like the position 5 Enigma. I want to hate it because it's so broken and stupid, and I feel like there must be ways to do something about it. But honestly, the more I see it, the more I'm just resigned to the fact that it's really, really, really good.
Right.
So once they picked the Wraith King, I was like, oh, okay, well, now they're definitely going to 5 Enigma. Because, like, before that, it's like a bit of a flex. But I thought Troll looked really good, but they went the Wraith King instead. So then I'm thinking, like, okay, so, you know, that's really good versus the Black Hole. But then they still ended up making it a core Enigma, which I thought was kind of interesting. So I'm not, I don't know. Maybe there's also this logic of, like, Queen of Pain is also a hero that ends up being kind of like one and done, right? So, like, you utilize all your spells just to take down the Reincarnation, and then you're just kind of standing there, so you might as well be a support.
Speaking of standing there,
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know. I guess they should probably check in with their teammates before they call it go.
No, see, this is the play, though. They smoke into your jungle, and you stay in fountain, so they can't kill you. Oh, my
the
God.
Lycan's allowed to be here. I'm okay
The
with
next
that.
level.
He's got wolf stuff happening. The Queen of Pain, not so much.
Play Knight's going to take the walk eventually. Speaking of which, can we hover over Queen of Pain real quickly? Okay, on my screen, she's got the bald head CM thing going on right now. But,
Oh, nice. No, just good on mine.
so yeah, they don't end up connecting there with the smoke gank moving in, so it ends up working out pretty well for them.
How where is this bottom lane gonna wind up? Give me your line on the mini map.
It's gonna get right here. We're gonna see an Earthshaker fissure block right there.
Well, he's back at the tier 3, so that seems unlikely. So why don't you try again?
Well, it's gonna end
I'm gonna
up.
guess that it's gonna be like I don't even know. I'm gonna go with here.
Yeah.
I mean, insane block.
I'm gonna
No
go
block
right here. That's what I'm
Hey,
gonna do.
You're not Price is Right, me.
That's what's going on right now. The price is right. Absolutely.
Oh, now the question is, can you get the Eidolons? Ah, no. He tried to big brain it. Oh, great.
Oh no.
Plan was ruined.
They do have
Tried to
another
do some
fissure
shenanigans
too.
where he was gonna like body block with the Eidolons. Okay, Aaron's back, and send in the old range. Oh, he didn't send in the ranged. Oh man,
Interesting.
now that line's gonna end up being really good. Just saying.
Should also mention both bounty runes were available down there, but they didn't end up getting them onto them. But up top, Arrow gonna connect now onto Fade. And they're able to get the pushback as well with the cogs, but Fade will not go down. So Pingu making that rotation to help out early. And they might just full on tri-lane this. Look now, EG's back.
And yeah, the Radiant off lane looking pretty spicy for the carries these days. It's a quality setup. It gets Tingle King out of that really awkward matchup that you were talking about, and instead puts him somewhere where he has a lot of benefits. Like if there's multiple units like this, he gets to level 2. Could go for some plays. Well, I guess it'll be level 3, as he's already thrown down the old Battle Hunger.
Oh no. And you can see Bloody Nine had to go for level 1 Blink on Queen of Pain support. So Rune Control will be good, but I don't know how a whole lot else. This could be a little bit tough.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We'll get to level 2. They're a tri-lane, right? So they won't have that many goes at you at the very least. It's not like they're going to hit 2 first.
It's true. That's a good point. Obviously, is some danger when you've got like any type of a stun setup with that arrow going, but you can see Tingle King actually way underneath the tower here with
Aaron.
all these Eidolons.
Garen is well mid. This is a little wild. They miscommunication there on the Fisher timing, I think. He's gotten 0 XP so far. And he runs mid. Well, actually, he just stole some from mid, but he like finally runs mid and throws down a Fisher. His Pingu gets the courier. Nice.
Ooh, and that was Fade's regen. They only have 1 tango between these 3 heroes up top. And no courier.
Hey, whoa, he's got a fairy fire. It's okay.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, Wraith King has a passive, so yeah, they are in the depths there in terms of the regen war. There's no doubt about that. And Rayla Lisa is just running at this Void Spirit mid.
Yeah, that was an interesting
Matchup.
decision to take it mid. But it looks like it's working like fairly well so far for him.
And look at bottom.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's just cutting the wave. And like he can't do anything on Luki Luki right now.
I love this Ring of Protection too. This is the like most valuable Ring of Protection I've ever seen in my life.
Super nice, definitely.
And he's in range every time he denies the Eidolons too. So like, yeah, it's annoying, but at least you're not like getting the full miss out.
Well, things looking pretty good so far for the cut. The main sort of benefit so far has been Rayla Lisa on this Ursa, who obviously right now 20-7 versus the 17-1. So we'll see if he can make some moves around. Not traditionally the hero that you think about as like an early rotating hero. We've seen a lot more Battle Furies nowadays, but he can maybe do something.
Yeah, I think he'll be just kind of chilling. He'll show up and stuff, but they're mostly relying on the other 4 heroes to kind of do something with it. Maybe just like an ult and really just pressuring towers is their main goal.
Arrow
Aaron can't find the cutout. He's got Quelling and Tango.
Ooh, barely able to get through that one. There was a good wolf move over by Fade to stop the arrow from connecting.
Yeah, I thought maybe he could help cut him out there, but Aaron managing to escape on his own.
And, well,
Ooh, nice pull in there. Get the tower damage. Yeah.
able to get a quick catch there onto Lil Nick. Rune, gonna spawn up top. Yaren, making the move over with the fissure. Doesn't have a ton of HP, but Lil Nick has this bottle, which was delivered out to him. Now it's gonna be empty. And in the meantime, Rayla Lisa will go back and be able to pick up that illusion rune for himself and fill up the bottle as well.
Stun on Fade here. Dogs as well. It's gonna be a lot of damage just to resummon the wolves.
Fissure?
Oh, nice.
Very well played.
Oh, your courier. Oh, he got the win, at least.
Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah.
29. trying to mess around a little bit and stop those pulls from happening. But again, a very weird start to this game. If there is one good thing, I would say also, I guess, that, you know, Luki has still been able to deny a lot of Tingle Key experience. And they're fairly even in terms of net or experience. Top, they catch again on to Bloody Nine, barely able to get that blink out. It's gonna
That's
TP
the
back
thing.
home.
It's just like, yeah, what can you do? You know, you actually have to 0 to death a support at 4 or 5 minutes. That's a very difficult thing to do. I mean, sure, it sends the Queen of Pain all the way home, but there's not many 5s that are going to live through that.
Right.
Dire's bottom
That's
tower
true.
is
Yeah,
under attack.
it's one of the few, definitely. And
And you're so used to like these Orb of Venoms helping and just like, you know, slows in the early game are all you really need, but all the way home and then blinking his way back pretty quickly.
not bad.
Wastes a lot of spells from the cut too. All right, couriers, you guys got to get a grip here.
Dude.
How many couriers have the Radiant killed now?
It's been more than
1,
a few.
2, 3.
Yeah,
That's a lot of first bloods.
It is.
Yaren got 1 courier, so the Radiant have lost 1, the Dire have lost 3. It's a very bloody game so far.
But no actual kills, unfortunately. Which is definitely a little bit frustrating. And
Are you
again,
not into animal rights or something?
I mean, we're talking about, I guess we're not talking about humans, to be honest.
What about
Uh,
if Ursa dies first? Then
yeah.
now you get some real issues happening. here.
That's a good point.
Is,
Yeah.
is Earthshaker an animal?
Isn't he an elemental or something?
Sure, why not? Let's go with that. Sounds good.
Yeah. He's more of like a verb than a thing.
And if a centaur is half man, half horse, does that make Lycan a half man, half wolf?
I mean, yeah, he's a
Does
werewolf.
it not count because of his transformation? Yeah, but I mean, is he half wolf?
Maybe he's something else entirely. That's a possibility as well.
Werewolf.
Yeah. You getting it? Oh, we're
someone
talking
died.
about all that. Look at that. The Observer got it. Well done.
was the
Enigma
black hole.
dropping the black hole.
Wub, 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 wub.
Stun up top. They also find themselves Bloody Nine again, getting away on nothing.
This is hilarious because usually the 5 just dies and feeds, and you're like, oh, well, this is kind of okay because the carry's still just hitting the creeps. But he doesn't even have to feed; he just, you know, costs him a salve. Yo, are you dropping items there, Yaren, or what's going on there? All I saw was a little item thing above his head.
Feeling himself right now. That's what's happening. Very good stuff so far by DogChamp. Way better than I was anticipating. After the first initial couple of minutes there, they've really been able to look pretty solid.
I will say, despite the solo kill, Tingle King's actually still ahead of that Enigma by a substantial margin. So this lane swap definitely worked out in that regard. Like, all their cores are very firm on the cut. The only person ahead is Rayla Lisa on this mid Ursa. But the Void Spirit's not that far behind, considering it's a melee versus Ursa. Is there a ward there?
Oh,
Doesn't
Arrow
matter. Not going to get hit.
right there pulls him back in, but the taunt, or rather the enrage, takes it off rather rapidly and able to back away perfectly fine. Yarn over here sort of going toe-to-toe with Pingu
Yeah, get off my rune.
and actually going to be able to force out Vol as well, but it's going to be a spawn up top, so Nick gets himself an illusion rune. And they have left Scourge McDuck completely alone up here, but it doesn't look like it's that big of a deal. He's still farming perfectly fine.
Waves close to the tower. He's almost 6. Yeah, nice timing there from Bloody 9.
So 8 minutes in, and again, slight lead for the cut. I'm not exactly sure what the next sort of... Oh, taunt down bottom.
Tingle King, give him some spins. Big spins. It's level 4. Big spins.
Oh, trying to get it. Can't quite get there for the Culling Blade.
Weak spins.
Not good enough. And he's super farm, though.
Look at little Nick going. He was hoping he'd come back for a potential, like, go into the jungle, farm up a little bit, right? But, I mean, his Eidolons were on cooldown anyway, so.
And they're just going to take this tier 1 tower, it looks like, or at least come close to it.
Of course, Yaren is up top, though. He's trying to cut off behind with the Fisher.
Okay. Is able to connect there onto Little Nick.
Oh,
and is
Fade!
able to
He got
catch
caught by
him.
Pingu!
In trouble. Pulled back the other direction. They find a kill onto Fade. Oh, it's
didn't
not
even
the
see where he came
transformation
from.
they wanted.
That's. I mean, how do you kill a Lycan in shapeshift form as a clock with no hook shot? That was amazing.
I know, it's wild.
Great positioning
And?
there. I mean,
Taunt up top, or bottom rather. Trying to take down Luki. Luki needs a couple more spins. Almost gets him down, but spotting Rayla Lisa. Tingle King gonna run away. Fissure goes out yet again. They have good vision here as he's gonna try and take a walk. Rayla Lisa, can he finish him off in time? No. Damn.
Some good stuff here. Blade 9 will be 6 if he gets the tome. Oh, Yaren's level 3. Never mind. He's not getting a tome.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
They managed to take down that bottom tier 1 tower, as well as Scourge McDuck's going to be forced back a little bit by Bloody 9 here.
That's impressive. To take an Enigma's tower.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
And to be fair, he didn't like rush the Necros or anything, but I guess he's versus an axe, so.
Scourge McDuck just walked away from the bounty rune and Bloody 9 went and took it. That was a little bit weird, but it works out. And now the next move is up top. They want to do a very similar thing. I don't know, how you feeling about this game, Trent? Do you believe in what you're seeing from DogChamp? Do you think they can do it?
They need the big sync up here after like Lycan goes to the jungle. They give a little bit of lane space to some of these supports. That'll be their big moment. Right now, the cut are definitely on top, and they have the ability to make plays right now for sure. I think the ability to make plays right now on DogChamp is very low.
Okay.
Like what can they do right now? Lycan can hit jungle creeps. Enigma doesn't have Necro, so he can't even push towers. Ursa wants a Battle Fury. Like they got nothing going on.
Yeah, this is a big problem. Yeah, if Yaren can get towards that Blink Dagger soonish, it feels like they're giving him a little bit more space right now, but we'll see how it goes. This could be tough. Tingle King, Moonlit Shadows. And they're
Needs
still playing
some more
pretty
rings,
aggressively,
I think.
right? I was looking
Yeah.
at that.
He needs an arcane ring. That would help. Pingu. Good cogs. He's good. Lynette has blink screen, but it's only level 1 because he's a support Queen of Pain who wanted the dagger.
Yeah, they wouldn't have mana for the dagger itself, even at level 3. A little unfortunate. Now heading back in to take the stacks is the axe. They clear out DogChamp's jungle and then head back over to their own side of the map. Very frustrating stuff.
Yeah, usually you want to get your Vanguard because there's going to be like these stacks of camps and stuff and you're versus a Lycan, but he just sees the opportunity now that he can just farm this straight up into the blink dagger.
Right.
Oh, to top it all off, we got the Possessed Mask. GG.
Damn, dude.
Easy game. Whoever carry gets this is just game over. So.
Oh, catches
Yeah,
Yaren.
Wraith
Oh, and that's the haste rune. Oh, that feels bad. Little Nick takes him down, appreciating his support's play. Gives him the tip. And as you said, Tingle King now bringing that Blink Dagger out at 12 minutes. All right, this could be really devastating over the next couple of minutes here.
I really can't emphasize enough how they have so absolutely nothing to do right now.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are falling.
Like they're trying to rush a blink on Luki because they feel it.
Oh.
At least Pingu's not 6, and he's under a ward right now.
Stun comes
And they're
out.
still
Hello,
coming
friends.
forward.
How you doing? Looks for the call. He misses it. Tingle King doesn't get it. And all these summons going to tear down Scourge McDuck. Now moving in. Luki is nearby. Has the black hole. Catches onto one. Pingu trying to get in there. Oh, they're body blocking it with the freaking Queen of Pain. Trying to stop the black hole from being canceled, but the big jump through comes through onto 2, and they get a little bit of redemption as Pingu will fall afterwards. Absolute mayhem in the bottom lane, but so far 2 for 3, and that one favors DogChamp.
Oh my god, that ward being there was so huge for them. Vol is still taking a lot of wolf damage here.
Leap away. Looks like he's
He
gonna
lost
be okay.
the urn charge
Jeez.
and wolves.
I
I like how they do 8 damage per second, and that killed his urn. That's pretty comical, actually. But yeah, so that was absolutely massive because again, they had nothing to do. That ward saved everything, and the fact that Tingle King got like maybe a little bit greedy on the call, whatever you want to call it, he biffed it. There's no doubt.
Really impressive by Bloody 9 too. Again, that like link
Here we go
in
again. Oh buddy, Tingle King. Ooh.
just off the
Oh
mark.
no.
At least is gonna get out of there though. But yeah, the blink in from Bloody 9 to like absorb the clockwork battery assaults. That way the black hole wouldn't get canceled. That was sick. Fissure. Oh, call. Never mind.
You know, I think Tingle King's just a very humble guy. You know, that's why his taunts don't work that well. He just doesn't like to brag and incite the enemy.
See.
Yeah, it's the only logical explanation because that's 2 now.
That's a really charitable explanation, Trent. I'm glad.
Thank you. I do my best. Looky, no blink dagger yet. He's on the gold for it. It's very close. Blink, call.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's so close.
Tell
Oh
him about
my
his
god.
Enigma play.
20 more seconds is all he needed, and the bounty runes would have done it for him. But instead, loses a little bit of gold there, and now the cut truly blown this wide open a little bit. It's at least as far as like their ability to fight. That last fight still, it didn't go great for them. Like DogChamp were still able to win that one with the blink reveal to some extent.
This looks sad, man. It's like I actually don't know what I would do on this dire side. It's like the Battle Fury is coming out. I mean, it's a good time. It's like 15 minutes. It's not that bad. But it's just like, all right, sick. Earth has Battle Fury. So what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna farm a few more items.
Right. Yeah.
Coming. Release is coming.
They do have the blink dagger on Luki, but no black hole for another 40 seconds. And the look was towards mid on Lil Nick. They don't connect onto him while tier 2 towers being taken top. Staying in those necros, won't be able to connect on anybody. Push out that wave, and we'll see if they can force the cut out of their jungle.
And Scourge, McDuck. Almost got the Radiance. A big item this game.
Oh, that could be devastating.
Radiant's
Ooh,
middle tower
Vol?
is under attack.
Ah, he's walking away. He's fine.
Tower is under attack.
Does anyone else get DuckTales stuck in their head every single time they see this guy? Is that just me? Anyway. Pingu. He's in a bit of trouble there. Oh, the help!
The call, it comes out perfectly. Arrow afterwards. Raylisa got the enrage off. Pingu dead, Bloody 9 dead. Now looking for more. The chase down comes Tingle King in a world of hurt, and things actually kind of working here. These transformations from Fade have been sick. Now trying to find a catch here on to Little Nick. Fissure comes out. Echo not quite on the mark. And they drop the black hole even to secure the kill. Not bad by DogChamp. There's some hope. There's some life.
Set of jumps. Yeah, that was huge. Catching him on the stairs there. It's like they have the tools to pick the right fights on the cut, and they end up just like jumping on bad pickoffs. Because that was just like Clockwork was going to die.
Right.
And they felt like maybe they could turn it around and stuff. And those are the kind of fights that they actually need on the side of DogChamp right now, it feels like. That's an Invis burning Wraith King here in mid.
Oh, and they're all around him. He's in a little bit of trouble here, maybe. Loses his first life rather rapidly. And they get out for the second time, though. They're going to try and chase for more. Pingu goes in. Clockwork Cook. Push back now. Catches Dunk. Not quite going to be there. Oh, my God. Blink away. Luki not going to get caught. Instead, it's Tingle King. He's the one that's going to drop here. Oh, can they get the deny onto him? Trying to get it happening. And Yaren.
Okay, he has a lot of HP regen.
Ooh, okay, all right. Yaren might have stepped a bit too far here, as they got eyes on the Earthshaker, and they should be able to bring him down. Now looking for more, interrupting it, taunt back onto Bloody 9, finds that kill. DogChamp stuck around too long, and they get punished.
These are just outright brawls, man.
Yeah.
Like, the fights are starting in just terrible ways. Heroes are dead. Wraith King's like under a tower trying to abuse an invis from the Mirana. But in the end, it does go the Cut's way.
Well, and I guess, like, also, you know, you usually fight with your ultis. They just use Black Hole and Shapeshift, and they're like, all right, let's go. Why not?
I mean, to be fair, it's under their own tier 2. Like, I
That's
kind
true.
of get it from their perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they have Shapeshift back up. They have the drums, too. Drums kind of nasty with this lineup. They've already used 2 of them, though. There's a lot of extra damage coming from the Lycan.
Yaren might be dead here. Tingle King thought about it. Does have Blink Dagger.
The life of an Earthshaker player, man.
Oh,
It's
he's
like, I just
so
need it.
close.
I need my blink.
Oh, he's
Oh,
going for the next
oh,
wave.
he's
This
going for the
guy's
wave.
Crazy. He's so wild.
Is under attack.
All right, run away, buddy.
Quietly, stealthily.
He's gonna farm the skellies instead.
And Roche. Yaren just blissfully unaware of what's happening here. They're scanning Roche. Huh, that's weird. No one there, huh?
Oh! That's the best feeling in Dota. If you're
Alright, 10 gold. Stay alive. Alright, he's good. They're leaving.
Dude, oodles of space. Oodles, I tell you, Trent.
Oodles. Oodles of noodles. That's got to be a restaurant.
Probably not a very good one, though, if we're gonna be honest.
Middle tower has fallen.
What?
I saw Finagle a bagel one time.
Ooh.
That was in Boston. Yeah. You
Have-
know,
have
that
you-
sounds like one out of a TV show.
But have you heard people pronounce bagel as bagel?
That's how I pronounce it.
That's what it was. Oh my god.
I had to start, like, really speak slowly to try and sound proper. Because they were making fun of me for how I said bagel, and then I said, look right there, finagle a bagel. I swear to God, that's true.
That's so great. I love that.
So then I just got mocked even more. It was a rough day.
Yeah, life is pain
29?
sometimes.
Remnant it up.
Well, Nick, not going
Guys,
to
look at this
stick
tanky
around.
position 5, just living.
It's true.
No cares. Man, what a terrible week in the DPC. We got position 4 Huskars. We got position 5 Queen of Pains. Like, this is really having an impact on the pub meta.
Was there a position for Huskar?
Oh, buddy, you're out of the loop, my friend. Jungled from level 1.
Okay,
It
because
won. It was the fastest game that I've seen.
I had a Overwatch case where somebody played support Huskar, and I said guilty. So
Well.
I guess they learned their lesson.
It's coming for you.
All right, multiple blink daggers online for both teams. We've got
I just wanna
Aghanim Shards
say-
being queued up next too.
Absolutely massive shout out to DogChamp not losing a tier 2 before this Ursa got SNY. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. That he got this Battle Fury, and then for 5 minutes they've held these towers. I saw how they couldn't do anything. Well, at the same time, there was a lot of stuff the cut could do, but they kind of failed on a little bit of their timings. Like, maybe they just feel comfortable going a bit later, and I guess that's kind of fine too, but it feels like they definitely could have exploited a lot harder right now.
It's true. There's like a bit of a missed opportunity for sure, and we'll see if it does end up coming back to bite them or not. And certainly one of the ways that happens is fighting into a DogChamp lineup that's invested in all these blink daggers. So you can, I kind of understand why the cut are backing off at this point, though, right? Like, it does feel like this is a big power spike for DogChamp.
Yeah. Plus, now if you lose a fight, they're instantly going to go Roche, and this Ursa's going to be pretty spooky.
True enough.
Man, he's almost up to Blink Dagger. He's farming so fast.
Lisa doing it to it.
Radiant's
And we got some other interesting little choices here. Scourge McDuck is going to go back for the Heaven's Halberd next. Pingo is sticking around that top side for a long moment, waiting for either an Earthshaker pickoff or one of those other heroes. But now all of DogChamp are heading up top again as a bit of a group, just taking over that area of the map. And it looks like maybe the cut are finally going to go for another big play here. The smoke comes out, so they don't get
This
spotted
is so
by the
risky.
Necros.
I can't believe this is working. Scourge is just walking through mid, but now there's a sentry that spots him.
top tower is under attack.
I mean, obviously he doesn't necessarily care if he gets jumped because his team's going to be close enough. But
Right.
he probably has a good idea about their vision right now because of that. And yeah, they do find the sentry thanks to it.
And look at this, in the top lane, they've sent out that entire Necro Books and Double Wolves, and now they're farming out the enemy triangle while farming their own triangle. This is really good stuff coming out from DogChamp. Like you said, a lot of credit to them to keep this game close, in spite of how bad it was looking for them just in terms of the fights that they are capable of taking.
Yeah. No, it's
Lil
very
Nick?
strong.
You see Lil Nick away from everybody else, so they're going to smoke towards the Void Spirit. See him use
is
both of his
sacking-
jumps. He's dead. I think Lil Nick's in trouble now. Tries to assimilate to get away, but the jump forward echo, they got him caught, got him killed.
That's a quality echo. Don't mess around. Just guarantee it, because that's Roche, right? That's all they needed right now. I mean, they were potentially sacking their tier 2 tower there,
Yeah.
but they couldn't get the creep wave pushed out. Oh, that was a kind of a bad place to be, considering the situation you're in. Anyway, potential fight here. Ol arrows a Necro and gets out.
Now, Ray Lisa has the Aegis for himself. I was wondering if we might see a big play from Tingle King to try and go for a steal, but is not going to opt for it. And instead, they're heading up to high ground. They find Scourge McDuck now, disarmed, but just sidesteps the arrow. They had vision here the whole time. Hook shot in. Does have Enrage, gets it off in time, hops over the little cogs, and is able to take down one Blade Mail.
Tingle?
Ray Lisa kills himself, and they also take down the Enigma. Oh, what has happened? What has gone
there's no
wrong
arrow.
here? Blink away. Okay, Ray Lisa gets out barely. The Fissure chase down, lift up onto one. Lil Nick, he's pissed about what happened earlier. Sonic Wave comes out to keep the rest of their cores alive, but they're going to take down the other two supports as the Cut win the fight right after Roche.
Oh, one of those things that I just kind of hate to see, which was the blink up from the Ursa, the blink in from the Queen of Pain, and the blink up from the Enigma. They all three of them blinked up onto that high ground to walk down that Wraith King. And you just
Yeah.
That's a lot of your game plan just like thrown away to create a fight on the enemy side of the map without an instant initiation. I did like some parts, but they had the Wraith King first death inside the Midnight Pulse, which was going to be pretty strong, but he was just able to squeeze out because of the interruption from Pingu, and then obviously the massive play was Tingle King there. We didn't really get a chance to comment on it, but that was gargantuan. Getting that call totally wiped out Luki and removed the black hole from the fight. And he's going to get a halberd too. And there's so much right-click damage this game that's never going to pierce evasion or be able to ignore this miss chance.
Right. Yeah.
Outside of BKBs, of course, but for the Radiance, that is. But the halberd, that's going to be really quality this match.
Yeah, I think
we're not getting MKBs on Lycan and Ursa.
To me, the big thing that's going to be interesting to watch is Luki able to get good black holes off. Well, not going to happen this time. As Arrow comes
curse
out.
a guy like that, huh?
That's how it goes.
You should know better. If a guy's in danger, you can't mention his name as a caster.
It's true. I mean, he was by the tiered drinking too. It should have been danger. But regardless, still less than 1,000 gold lead separating these two teams. As the cut, we're able to take that kill and placing the Ob Sentry combo right up on top, but not taking away the other wards. So giving them that false sense of security on the Enigma. Okay, the lead is ballooned since I literally just said that, but
yeah, it's growing fast, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's dead, so he's not farming and contributing to that gold lead, so that's part of it. Scourge McDuck, he's gone the safety route. He's got the reincarnation with the shard, like no concerns with the necro book, so they've just got him fully up front right now. And this is why you pick the hero versus the big ultis.
Right. Makes it tough. Not quite level 10 yet on Earthshaker for that, or 12 rather, for that level 2 Echo Slam. But obviously with all those skeletons nearby, if he does manage to find a good one, it's going to be a lot of damage regardless.
And I love their items on the cut. Just look at these items. We got double halberd. We got a plate mail into Shiva's coming out for Lil Nick. They are just completely itemizing versus what DogChamp have, and it looks so good.
29, recognizing the danger, gets the blink away. Vol still trying to chase. But they will be able to get out with that Queen of Pain for the moment. So 26 minutes in now, as it looks like the cut doing a pretty good job of kind of keeping DogChamp stuck in certain areas. They get down a ward.
Oh, here we go, though. Look at he's coming with the black hole.
Fuel Scepter, trying to find it. Where's the angle? Where's the opening? Do they have it? Rayla Lisa looks for the jump, blows up one. Pingu dead. Disarm. Scourge McDuck still off to the side. They get a fissure off on the axe. Able to catch him away from everybody else. Spade ready to go in the echo, and then the black hole afterwards. Tingle King, he can't find an angle, but it's only on a Scourge McDuck. It was not enough. Now tries to run away, dunk down onto 2. They're bringing back that Wraith King in just a moment. A triple kill for the Tingle King. Pretty as can be.
They completely predicted that coming in. Everyone split from Scourge McDuck. He almost had Lil Nick in there too, and I think even there was a leap from Vol as well. Like, that was so sick. But I actually don't mind that he went for that, because he doesn't really have a choice when his Ursa gets caught like that and is being stunned up. And, you know,
right.
You have to go in and try and cover your Ursa. And unfortunately, he just got outplayed.
Well, it's helpful to outplay when you have the tools to do it with as well. And, you know, as soon as that Enrage was down, as you mentioned, there's just no other option there. So level 20 now on Scourge McDuck, as they are ready to move on in, take down this first lane of racks. The pings come out for the second one. We'll see if they decide to go for it or not. Probably the safer play is just to back out, as, you know, you can wait for next Roche if you want, or just keep on playing the sort of oppressive lock them down game.
Go get neutrals. You know, there's no point fighting again right now. Get neutrals, wait for them to get bored, leave the base, smoke out at them. They'll surely get spread again as they try and take your towers. Also, they're going to have the double outpost at 30 more than likely here too.
That one hurts. Fade, in the meantime, doing some good work down bottom with his creeps, trying to take down this tier 2 tower really close. Lil Nick should be able to get the deny if he wants, and he will get it right there. So tower dead.
Now they can take the outpost.
Ooh. All right. That works.
All right, let's fight him. Come on, team. No black hole. He's like, yeah, well, they can have an outpost. We can take the racks, so that's a pretty good trade, I think, guys.
Yeah, this is more than happy to do that one. Little Nick not showing himself on the creep wave here, and they take that outpost. So at the very least, they will get it, but also going to use the glyph up top. And an interesting little dynamic here where they're getting something out of it. Are we going to see them moving over from the cut to try and punish this?
He kind of looks like it, eh? You saw the line from Scourge thinking, like, yo, we just going to, like, smoke at them?
Echo.
Okay.
They just blow up Little Nick. So
Well, that confirmed their suspicions that they were all still there.
Yep.
I saw some lines drawn.
Nailed it. And Outpost, as you mentioned, traded off there as well. And now DogChamp able to pick up a couple of the items along the way as well. But it does not feel like it's going to be a particularly like heavy push in, I think, from the cut. They're probably just going to wait for that next Roche again, wanting to secure themselves a spot in that upper division. They win this game, they're through. That's it. GG's. But DogChamp definitely needing it to force that three-way tiebreaker that we've been talking so much about.
This is what the Awaken. Oh, there's probably some Awakeners out there, aren't they? Yes, you guys need them to win, huh? This is, you guys need to start chanting away for Lukey Lukey. You need some dark incantations for a very solid black hole here. That's the big hope.
It's perfect that it's that hero as well.
It's true, you know. I mean, look at it. They have all the big wombo combos for that stuff.
Right. That
That's
was
a nice little trick by Yaren there. I didn't even think about that for going up into ward spots.
Oh, yeah.
Stay up there. You know, he's going to chill. It's kind of cool to Fisher.
That's right. He can be a ward himself.
I guess it has a shorter cooldown than Blink at that point, so there you go.
Right. The other thing I was wondering is if Lukey Lukey is going to go back for the Ag Shard as the smoke out comes right now.
Oh, he definitely should. It's so good.
Also wants to save for buyback, obviously, as we're getting close to one of those big fights coming up. Scourge McDuck smoked. They are heading up. Roche is capable of respawning, but it's a 2-minute respawn timer. Fade, is he going to be the one that gets jumped
nice
right
jump.
at the start? Lukey Lukey there with the Malefice. Scourge McDuck on the other side.
Yes, too.
Black hole onto a lot of them. That's not bad at all. They also get the Fissure on the other side for Pingu. The Scourge McDuck going to drop for the first time, also able to take down that axe. There's not going to be a call there. Echo comes afterwards. Great combo coming from the DogChamp team. They lose one buyback now on the Clockwork. He doesn't have anywhere nearby to TP to. Lil Nick now turned upon as well. Ray Lalisa trying to kill off Lil Nick. Can't quite get him. They do have that transformation. One last click is going to take him down as Vol able to back out of there. So a 2 for 2, but much bigger 2 going down on the side of the cut.
Oh my god, they needed that so bad. Yeah, that actually turned out okay. I was scared that it was going to end up being a bad black hole that was forced, but they couldn't get the axe out of the way, and I guess there wasn't an angle, obviously, for Pingu either. Because that's my main concern, is that black hole looks a little bit sketchy because there's not a whole lot of units clumped, right? And so there was actually an angle, potential at least, for the Clockwork there. But obviously he got tied up by someone else, so excellent stuff there. And I mean, Tingle's just been such a huge part of their game that eliminating him right off the bat after he just calls your Lycan's really nice for you.
Yeah, it was super. I think that it was Yaren that was able to get a really good fissure, and obviously with the shard, just keep him locked down and under control on that Clockwork. Otherwise, there would have been that angle because he was walking around for it, but didn't come in time, and they punish hard. So very well played. The only unfortunate part right here for DogChamp is that Roche is a long spawn, so they don't get that one.
That is crazy. I mean, that's equivalent to, like, who gets the mid-rune, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of RNG. This one, perhaps even a little bit more game deciding.
Well,
Nice work by Yaren, though. Again, another clever use of the fishing. I mean, they removed some of the functionalities right now. You can't get out of cogs, I believe,
right.
in the last patch. But you can still do stuff like that.
Well, and the other thing about it that really is sort of detrimental about the timing of this Roche respawn is that it's going to be with still 50 seconds until black hole's back up. So we'll see if the cut try and make something happen during this time period right now. And the smoke up comes. They
and
know
he has
there's
that
no
shard.
black hole.
You were talking about.
Oh,
With
yeah.
all that gold. He's got buyback and shard on the Enigma now.
Okay, but no black hole for 30. Cut. Step forward. Yaren throws out the fissure. Still control. Turns on to Pingu, but the Gold Scepter keeps him alive. Scourge McDuff under control. Right clicks coming through, trying to take him down. Silence onto the Enigma. Lukey trying to back out of there. Fade pops the ulti transformation. BKB. Lil Nick still chasing and killing Lukey. But as you said, that buyback's available. They're not even going to get the kill. He gets out of there. Meanwhile, the call only onto Necros. So they lose the Clockwork in that fight. But
I just want to point out that Blade Knight had the swaggest kill in that Clockwork, and it looked intentional. He ulted him onto the pillar
nice.
while he was daggered, and he died. It was nice.
Lisa jumps for Lil Nick. Wants to get him. And disc proc. Scourge McDuck has ulti back up in 6 seconds.
Eyes there. That would have been like the best Aeon disc bait of all time.
That would have been really nice.
Is no buyback on Lisa, and that was actually kind of spooky. Oh, he's insane!
Guy's wild. He's out of his mind.
Sir, please. All right, they have the black hole. He's covered. It's okay. Echo, everything back up. Ocean the pit, looking for a battle. Ward also covering. See Scourge McDuck. They have a general idea of their position.
Angle
Oh,
King
there it is.
controlled. The big Echo comes out. The takedown. No buyback on this axe. Lisa not going to get caught. He's looking for more. These guys are wild.
Hungry. The hungry bear.
And instead, they're going to go and feast on Roshan. They see a nice
fine.
little cut of meat that they want to gobble up in just a moment here. But first, to the big man in the pit.
Roshan.
Oh my goodness, they're moving back in. Dude, they want to come and contest. This is wild. The cut, looking for an opening. Bloody Nine gonna get stunned right at the start by Scourge McDuck. They don't have anything extra to control. Malphus now down. Little Nick found Yaren. He's gonna drop, but the big black hole comes out afterwards. Lukey, he did it to him. Oh baby, a triple. And now looking for Scourge McDuck afterwards. The stun is out. The chase down commences. Have they done it, Trent? Oh my god, mass buybacks abound, and now the bash comes out as well. Abyssal Blade back up at 10, but Nick, he's trying to salvage everything. Bloody Nine going to drop, but they take down 3. Little Nick gets bashed, and this proc comes out to simulate afterwards, tries to run, dodges the arrow. Real Lisa still looking for a chase down, has blink at 3, but they're going back in the pit.
Let him go. Get him out of here. Oh, Lukey gets to the backside of the Roche pit, waits for his moment, finds the best black hole of the game at the most important time, and an arrow will... it came after anyway. I thought maybe they'd have to force the Aegis onto someone else, but Ray Lisa is still able to grab it.
Damn.
Woo! That was sick. Oh my god. What a hero, this guy. Well done, Lukey.
Unbelievable. You said awaken, and it's happened. It's beginning.
Oh
What
my
have you
God.
done, Trent?
They're so powerful.
Oh, my goodness. 4,000 gold lead now for DogChamp, but more importantly, so many buybacks used on the Radiant.
Oh, buddy. Did you see those graphs pop up?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's scary.
Oh.
That's scary.
Wow. Look at that rise they had. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And,
Oh, my.
I mean, again, they're down to racks, but it's mid-racks. Like, that's not the end of the world at all. Outpost going to be taken back by the cut. They have Black Hole back up in 45 seconds. I don't know. What's the play now if you're the cut? Do you just need to dodge pretty much and sort of wait out the Aegis, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, they need to pick off Lukey.
Okay.
That's the real dream, right? He's playing a little isolated right now. He's under vision. He's waiting for an arcane rune, like the greediest guy I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but guys, I know that we're pushing and we're grouping and stuff, but imagine.
I got that arcane rune. I can't believe he went for the freaking Midnight Pulse before the Black Hole there. That was wild.
That's what we call the BKB factor, you know? Give yourself some confidence. Oh, the recipe, the refresh on the drums.
I like it.
I love that. It's so good, this game.
Yeah. I mean, again,
You
for
know,
such...
actually, there's probably players who don't know that. In case you don't know, you can actually buy another recipe of drums, and it refills the charges on your drums. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's mentioned anywhere on the item. But there's a fun fact for any players out there that didn't know that. All the old school players know. I know.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
again,
we do actually have some new players.
bonus 45 attack speed to everybody in your summons. Ain't no joke, and they used it right there. Call comes out, Tingle King taunting. Onto Ursa, disarmed. They back away. Now, looks like for now, DogChamp content to stick around and force the issue, trying to take down this Rax. Stun comes out, Midnight Pulse afterwards. Ray Lisa thinking about going back in. I mean, it's so hard to make this move. Like, are they going to wait for the next creep wave again? Okay, they're going to go back in with the next round. Or
Black
not.
hole works a lot better when you're on the back foot, right? So it's much harder to break high ground with it. You need the full collapse.
Right.
It is easier with Aegis, though, to be fair. Like, that definitely helps.
Chant comes out. Control. Scourge McDuck. Enrage. Tries to kill Bloody Nine. 8 an arrow. But not going to pay
here's
for it. It
Loki.
looks like in the black hole on round number 2, but they jump in and the call to turn it back around onto DogChamp. Oh my God, Tingle King, what have you done? That was pretty as can be, and now the pushback. Oh, the hopes and dreams, they were rising high, but they're falling down now as DogChamp are gonna lose 4. Oh, what an interrupt. What a play. What another call as they kill him again.
God. Call this guy the Abyssal Underlord. My God. He self-abyssals in there, calls, and just chops them to bits. Actual one-man team fight. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, did you guys think you were turning this game around? Excuse me? I mean, now we're basically just evened up. It's going to grow even further as they're all dead for a bit, but now, again, it's the same thing, though. It's the team who's, like, trying to get aggressive. It's so much harder to fight the opponent, you know?
It's true.
He's waiting for the perfect call. They're waiting for the perfect black hole. Mind you, one of these spells is a 10-second cooldown, and the other one's slightly longer. Oh, Raylalisa. Oh, no. He's getting abyssaled by the Abyssal.
Jason, looking for it. Abyssal's over on the Quap now, but Tingle King, he was really feeling himself after that win.
He's like, no, I can take this tier 2 myself. It's got 1,300 HP.
Ooh, they pop transformation. This is a Wraith King illusion. I'm not sure if they realize that or not, but they won't connect onto anybody, it looks like, here with that ulti coming from Fade.
Speaking of which, if we have an Ags on the next Roach, that could be for Fade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who would be better. I mean, Enigma's always
there's
great,
definitely
but
temptation. Yeah, it's temptation for the Enigma for sure, but I feel like the Wolf Bite's better.
yeah. Allowing that Ursa to just go ham.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a werebear.
Mm.
I think that's real.
A where? What?
Yeah, I think they're in Alaska.
Oh,
A werebear, D&D 5th edition.
Oh, I like
So
that.
Yeah,
Did you just
that means they're
Google
real,
that?
I think. Yeah, I did.
All right, nice.
I take my research very seriously. I don't want to be spouting lies up here.
I appreciate that.
Got an
That's
impressionable
good.
young audience here. What if they go around telling people the werebears are real and they weren't real, when in fact we obviously know they are real because they're on the internet. So, Stormcrafter found. Raylalisa. Love this item. He's going to send it off to one of his friends. It's, oh, he's got a Paladin Sword. And he had the Titan Sliver. Okay. Some quality items. This guy. Hey, mister, you don't have any buyback for 6 minutes. Oof.
No, he doesn't. And they don't have... The only people with buyback in the game right now is actually Fate. Since I think I just saw Bloody Nine buy something. We're getting real close to Refresher Enigma. I think that it's actually coming out on the courier right now. Is that right?
No, he bought Lincoln's instead because of the Abyssal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's definitely the right call. That's better than buyback, I think.
Well, I mean, just imagine if that same thing happens next game and Tingle King doesn't spot this Lincoln Sphere. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, then he's just in there.
yeah, he's just in. Well,
Be a little bit awkward. I guess I'll
regardless.
have to hit a really good blink call, eh?
True enough. Yeah, he probably takes it the 25, that extra range, the AoE on it, would imagine. But
Damn good. Oh man, the timing's gonna be kind of tight with the shard too.
right.
I have the smoke up. They're going for the cross map smoke.
Yeah.
No one here.
Fade
Yeah.
summons the extra wolves and is going to push out that top lane with them.
Should be advantageous for DogChamp because of the units versus the flare. The units are far better at scouting. Obviously because you're smoked.
Right.
And they have the Moonlight Shadow, so.
Couple things going back and forth. It
Ooh,
varies.
I didn't notice they got Tingle King Illusion Cape too. That's so good on the axe.
Yeah, really nice. And so, 44 minutes into this, a 3,000 gold lead, but more importantly, buyback timers. This is the moment when all of Radiants are coming back off cooldown. You still have, well, a really long time on Ursa's, but a good chunk of gold for the rest of Dire. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is going to go the distance.
Give me your roach timing.
Tiers.
We got 15 seconds. What do you got?
I'll say 50 seconds on it afterwards.
All right. I'm going for 1 minute and 11. 1-1-1. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Yeah.
Arrow? Ooh, get out of there, buddies.
No team fighting allowed. This is very important.
I mean, this is what the game comes down to really here. And 38 seconds.
Oh, she's speedy.
That's scary. All right, this
Nice
fight,
shadow.
this could turn it all around right here. Again, next fight win is immediately into Aegis. For whoever wins, basically.
Overwhelming blink too.
Oh.
He actually just got arrowed? Wow. Okay. That was probably very spooky.
And Yaren's just going to push down
He
behind
has
here.
3,600 surplus on Lycan.
Okay.
He might be kind of buying an item for this Roche fight instead of saving. I don't know.
You can get rid of that wand, maybe?
Perhaps.
Oh my god, they see Roche. They're going in. It's going to go so quick. Are they
Units are
really
coming.
not going to get there in time? It's going to start to go down pretty quickly,
Dude, they're
surely.
so slow at Roche. They're definitely going to get here.
With Scorch?
Right, now Wraith King's there. They're slightly faster.
They're moving in. Oh, you got to be so careful now. Okay, they're heading out. Everybody leaving. Scourge McDuck walks back over. Illusion again there. Bloody Nine blinks away. Meanwhile, Fade, he could send some more of those summons back down bottom, but he has a wolf in the pit. Just inside sentry range.
Yeah.
That one gets taken down. Wait, up on the high ground. Ray Lalisa has that overwhelming blink. Vision really much into the favor of the cut here.
All that matters right now is Vision, dude. The calls, the Echo Slams, the Black Hole. We haven't really talked about Echo Slam this game, really, because it just like...
Oh, they're ready to walk in. DogChamp, overwhelming blink, finds Vol, trying to take him down, but the disarm's there. Meanwhile, Fissure comes out afterwards. Little Nick trying to take him down. They have Black Bull. They're going to use it onto Little Nick, and as well as the Clockwork and Scorch picks out. They all get pulled in, trying to tear him apart. The big call comes out, taunted, but still dealing that damage with the Battle Fury. They buy back on 3. Echo Slam comes out afterwards, connects onto Bjorn. He gets hit by the arrow. Well, now back into the fray, trying to chase down and kill off Ray Lalisa, but catch from Bloody Nine up on the high ground. Pingu able to catch him on the other side, and Pingu barely able to live. They jump in with Little Nick. They get out of there, but he will go down 90 seconds on the sideline. 2 minutes without a bear, and it looks like they're going to be able to secure Roche on the cut.
Oh
my god.
That was so greedy by looking to blink in there and cast that Malefice. I mean, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a focal point on Ray Lalisa. Like, he's jumping in and he's just going after a unit, and he's hoping that that's going to create a clump on top of him, and that's going to open up the opportunity. The first Black Hole, it was really good, but obviously he's gone for the Lincolns, as we said, so he's not going to get that secondary one. But it's like, you don't need, like, a good Black Hole right now. You need, like, a stupid, dumb good Black Hole like the one he had the Roche fight last time.
Yeah.
It's not enough to catch, a hero with an Aeon Disc and a Clockwork.
Fade has that rapier done, and,
He might try and rat here or something. Oh, yeah, what did they get anyway? I didn't even look.
Aghanims.
Oh, they gave it to
Lil Nick, I think. Or Moran. Moran already had it. I think they gave it to Lil Nick. No, Lil Nick has it. I'm not sure. Gotta catch eyes over here. Fade running in.
Oh, yeah, it's Wraith King.
Bull gets caught. Oh, no, the counter abyssal. And there's nobody there to save. Rapier on the deck. Fade goes down. Do they realize?
Oh, they didn't
Oh
see
my
it.
god, they left it. No,
Wait,
go back.
Bull.
He didn't see it. He's going over there. The rapier's on the ground. Little Nick not seeing it.
Oh my god.
They're just leaving it.
No
Oh,
one's
no,
looking.
Bulls.
Oh,
He's
Bull.
go back. No.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hello? Friends?
Guys, there's a Rapier here.
Hi.
Oh, shit, we almost... I mean, think about how tense this game is right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Courier. That was actually close.
Yeah. Out, Lukey, meanwhile. Oh, he's going to get found. No, blinks away. He'd be out. Scary. But he gets over there.
Radiant are scanning.
All right,
Okay.
what the hell do you do now?
Here's the thing. It's actually fine.
Okay.
Like, if Wraith King was hitting you anyway, you were probably dead. It's okay. This doesn't matter. All that matters is he hits the buildings faster. You're still going to get your one more team fight. This is okay. That's what you got to tell your team right now. Is that true? Not entirely, but it's fine.
You know, I like that you're bringing in like the lore of the dog with the house on fire. This is fine for the DogChamp game. I appreciate that, Trent.
I do what I can, you know.
They jump now, trying to take down the Wraith King, and they do get him
That's
once. Okay, now jump in, Lukey, black hole afterwards, and they're not able to catch it. They're not able to break it. Trying to kill him all, but the cheese, it came in time.
Oh, the
The
Echo?
silence on to all. Echo, can they
my
bring
God.
him
Oh my
down?
God.
Scorch picked up so freaking low, but they don't have the lockdown. They don't have the chase. DogChamp don't have it. They couldn't get it. Devastating.
So close.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Man, the
attack.
cheese during the pushback of the Sonic Wave. Oh, man. Like, you know, a couple more bashes there, perhaps, from Ray Lisa, and that could have been it. It did 12,000 damage.
I don't know if Yaren caught him with that extra range from the aftershock. I wonder if that might have been he was out of range of it or what have you. But Ray Lisa goes back in. He has
Yeah,
ulti
what?
again.
What?
He's got ulti
Yeah,
again.
We're good.
And Lil Nick, chasing in. They get the call now onto Bloody Nine. Hook shot over to the side, finding Fade, pushing him away. Ray Lisa still standing tall, but they don't have that next black hole that they need. They're going to find the kill onto Fade. 100 seconds without him. No buyback. And more
Hold him with his own
importantly,
rapier.
80 seconds with no black hole for Lukey. Oof.
Hunting, just scouting them out, seeing what they're up to.
Cut.
Lisa is the one big hope.
The Cut have played it so well. They take down Lil Nick once, now trying to turn on the Scourge McDuck, hoping for some last semblance of a stop, but I don't know if it's going to happen as the chase down continues. Lukey into the fountain. Is anywhere safe for these men as they will be taunted, pulled back in, trying to find that kill. They pass over the Lincoln Sphere, but eyes on the prize. The Cut, they have it set. They want to go into that Division 1 spot, and GG, well played, is going to be called as they will be competing in Division 1 next season. Beautiful stuff from the Cut.
Well done. I bet there's a pretty huge celebration going on there. That's a big achievement to make your way out of one of these lower divisions and have that big chance next season, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whew. Oh my God.
That was wild. That was a crazy ass game, Trent. I don't
They
know.
almost did it. They almost did it.
Yeah. Tingle
You know,
King though.
I really feel for these guys for playing their heart out. And like think about there's so many incredible plays by so many players in this game on both teams. Everyone on DogChamp had something happen, you know?
Yeah.
And to see that, I hope that this team sticks together and they keep playing and scrimming and continuing to grow because they got a lot of personality. You know, Jenkins talked about it. This idea that like Fade is just like constant presence. This Ray Lisa guy is like a total. You know, he's the real enigma. I know, Lukey, you're playing the hero. But this guy, who the hell is this guy? You know, he's
Right.
just really good at Dota. He plays sometimes. He doesn't play other times. He's got a couple heroes he's crazy good at. I'm gonna add Ursa to the list because I think he played extremely well this game. And then you got a member of the old guard too in there, and like Bloody Nine, right? Who's just been around forever and trying to captain this team. So I hope to see more of them in the future, but we will be seeing a lot more of the Cut, that's for sure. Because you got to imagine these guys want to stick together now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's the one of the stories here is that Division 2 has proven that there's a lot of talent in North America that goes unnoticed. And, you know, you look at a team like Quincy Crew, for instance, that's a team that for a long time, the storyline was always like, yeah, they're just NA, they're just whatever. Like there's legitimate strong talent in this region, and Division 2 is where you're going to find potentially that next big thing. So watch out for it for sure. Any final thoughts on the game, the series, life in
I'll
general?
leave it to my daring panel.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm not sure I'm ready, but we're going to head on back to them and see if they can break down all the action again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cut take it 2-0 over DogChamp. Impressive series, impressive win. Let's head back to the panel, see what they think about that one after this quick break.
And just like that, the Cut are going to be your second addition into the upper division with a 2-0 win here over Team DogChamp. Unfortunately, themselves and Arkosh Gaming are going to have to look at a Season 2 in the lower division, but I'm back here with Sunsfan. I'm back with Jenkins. Gentlemen, a hot performance by the Cut. Game 2, though, a lot of fireworks and a lot of entertainment. Not as crushing as Game 1, but a show nonetheless.
Indeed, friends. We see a lot of up-and-coming talent on both respective teams. Lukey with his ridiculous black holes, and then the one and only Tingle King playing the best hero in the game, Axe, that Jenkins was shitting all over pre-game. That Abyssal Blade purchase, I believe that was the reveal as well. I don't think they knew he had that. Then Luki was forced to get a Lincoln Sphere, but for the rest of that game, it just felt like they were on kind of the back foot, because if you weren't able to get like 3 people minimum in your black holes, you were going to lose the fight, because Wraith King is so survivable, and then all the Roshans went to the cut in the end. But yeah, congratulations. And obviously that Lycan, Lycan buying the Divine, and then for some reason going to the enemy jungle while Ursa was still dead, basically like 20 seconds left on cooldown, and then losing that Divine. Not sure it would have made a difference, though, in all honesty.
Yeah, it was over. It was over at that point.
Yeah, but good game overall.
The Abyssal not only was like a black hole cancel. I think Trent was talking about it. Like they had the Ursa going in so that like Luki could get this big like 3-4 man black hole, right? And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you had the black hole happening, and so everybody on DogChamp grouped up, hitting the people in the black hole, and then Tingle King interrupts it and then hits like a 4-man call right afterwards too. So you just have this like counter bait, and like you said, that's the first time that came into play in the entire game. And so they were able to get so much from it. If that's an early game thing, like if the same interaction happens early game, it doesn't matter, right? Because it's just a one fight, like that doesn't matter. But that was at the point of the game where like every cooldown matters, like every buyback matters. It was like 50 minutes into the game. So that was legitimately enough to like the rest of the game can go however. You do that, you're going to win the game.
All right, we're actually lucky enough that we have Lil Nick joining us as the winner interview. Nick, congratulations, a huge win. You're now going to be moving into the upper division for season 2. But first, for this series and for game number 1 in particular, you guys left the Pango out there. It seemed like you had a premeditated strategy. How nerd sweaty did you guys get before coming into this matchup?
I mean, we were trying like pretty hard. We were going into our drafts a ton, what we were gonna do. I don't even think they were doing that much. And honestly, I think in that first game, we got like kind of out drafted. I think thankfully their mid laner didn't play that hero, so that kind of makes things better. But they got the Pango off lane, and normally what's bad about the Pango off lane is the lane. And he had a pretty good lane, so I don't know. Things just clicked and it worked out well.
Yeah, Nick, looked like you and Ray had a little bit of a fun squabble there in that game number 1. Lots of tips being shared. Quite a fun showing nonetheless, but you got it done. I do have Sunsfan and Jenkins here you're at their mercy now as they ask you questions.
Hello, Lil Nick. It's a real pleasure again to talk with you, young lad. Coming into this DPC season, what kind of expectations did you guys have? I know everybody's waiting with bated breath if I'm going to make a joke out of this. Is a real question, though. I promise you. What kind of expectations did you guys have coming in? Did you expect to get top 2? Were you surprised by anything?
I mean, our team wasn't finalized until the night before Open Qualifier 4, which was the last Open Qualifier. And so we played against Felt actually to get in, and we won 2-1. So we were just honestly happy to be in the league. And then we started off, and we beat Electronic Boys, and then we beat Arkosh, which was kind of like crazy for us because we thought they were a lot better of a team. But we
now
beat
you know
Arkosh.
They suck, right?
Yeah, I mean, they suck now.
Yeah.
We beat Arkosh then, and I don't know, everything just started clicking. We lost to Simly 2 base, but we recovered, and I don't know. Now we're just going upper division, I guess.
That's awesome.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? You two shut up.
Jenkins,
I'm trying to ask a
would
question.
Well, you need to start talking to ask the question. It's exciting.
Okay, Lil Nick, as somebody who is definitely not in the DPC, and I'm just a caster here, I have a question for you. You went from playing position 4 and carry, and let me tell you, I remember the Lil Nick Earth Spirit, right? Like, I know you're a baller position 4, but you're a good mid. Like, your mid is looking, you're playing against these Rays and these, like, crazy high mechanical, like, 7-year mid players, and, like, you're keeping up with them. And I'm wondering, like, what is the biggest lesson through the DPC that you've learned switching to mid, would you say? The biggest change you had to make to switch to this role?
I don't really know, because it's kind of weird for me, right? Like, on my team before, I was playing carry, and then I just, like, I kind of, like, dabbled in mid. Like, I would play mid in pubs, like, when my carry gets stolen. And I also played a lot of mid in, like 2K. That's how I got out of 500 MMR. Spamming Ember Spirit after TI5. Going bots, Battle Fury, Daedalus, all that good stuff. So I don't know. I just kind of, like I said, it was the night before. I just joined mid. I think the cup before, with their other players, they like kind of lacked some in-game shot calling. I don't even think I'm like the best mid player. I just think I'm decent at, like you said, I play the other roles, right? So I can understand the game maybe better than the other mid players. So
Hmm.
I can like make calls and say what we want to do in the game. Since Tingle King is a beast, he's a beast on the axe, but sometimes he's a bit quiet, so it can get a little weird if nobody's talking.
He just jumps in without saying anything. I didn't see that. Okay, I have a follow-up mulligan, whatever you want to call it. How old are you again, little Nick?
17.
Okay, so you're a youngin, right? Obviously, you started
Yeah.
way earlier than that. Now, I want you to just think about this question just deeply, okay? Has NA Dota corrupted you yet? Because we've seen young people, let's put Samael in that category, come into the scene, very young, ends up getting very corrupted to the point that no team is willing to touch him with a 10-foot pole, despite being arguably the best mid in the region. So have you let it affect you negatively in any way?
No, I don't. I hope not. I hope I'm just.
Are you sure? You sure?
I mean, I can
Are you-
get toxic in some pubs. I think Jenkins has had some experiences with me in pubs.
Oh, is that true?
I mean, I've
He's
never
really
gotten
really
mad
not
at
bad.
Jenkins. I'll like talk, and then like I'll like say stuff to do, and then people won't do it, right? So then I'll just start like, even if I'm wrong, like nobody's just doing anything, and then I'll just start. It's like a butterfly effect. Nobody responds to me, I get a little passive aggressive, and then it just builds
Mhm.
from there. But I'd say I'm pretty tame
Okay.
compared to other NA players.
Okay. As long as you
It's,
never break your items, then you'll always have my respect, little Nick.
Never.
Don't become that person. Okay.
Never in my life.
Good boy.
I can attest to that. He hasn't. He's a good boy.
Thank you,
All right,
Jenkins.
little Nick. I mean, good shit yet again. Is there anything you or your team are even going to do to celebrate? I know it's kind of an awkward way to celebrate. It's an online league, but if you were to celebrate and this was the occasion, is there anything you think you're going to do?
I might like stream, but I normally stream, so I don't know. I guess we're gonna
Classic Dota.
Celebratory stream. Get to the
Yeah.
little Nick stream and put in the subs and donations because it's a huge win for him. Regardless, Lil Nick, thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations again. We look forward to watching you guys continue to play through season 2 in the upper division. That's hype. GG's.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Good shit. Props again to Lil Nick. Props to the Cut and that whole crew. They came into play, obviously, and they certainly delivered. Do want to, of course, give lots of respect to Team DogChamp, to Arkosh, two formidable opponents, and obviously DogChamp today putting on quite a show, certainly in game number 2. We don't know what's going to be for them in the future, but we hope to see those players continue to play nonetheless. Gentlemen, any closing thoughts based on the series before we check out the schedule and more action for the future?
Nope, just congratulations to the Cut. I hope they continue to improve and looking forward to seeing them in season 2.
I'm excited to see these guys in the upper division. Somebody who has firsthand experience playing against them, of course, in pubs. I can say that these guys have gotten a lot better. They've gotten a lot better, and it's some impressive trajectory. And I legitimately think they might be. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think they could possibly. They're better than 2-based. I think they're better than 2-based on a good day, and I think they're better than at least 2 of the bottom 3 teams in upper division. I think that the Cut's gonna have they're gonna blow some expectations away next season. Legitimately, they have the grind on, and it's good.
Let's take one final look at the lower division standings. If they're prepared, of course, production. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but it looks like he's on it, as this is the final standings of your lower division. There are no tiebreakers, folks. Simply 2-base go undefeated. They take and claim that spot for the upper division. The Cut, they have to work a bit harder for it, but as you see today, they get the job done themselves, and 2-base will be an upper division for next season. Arkosh, DogChamp, Felt, they're all in the mix, but unfortunately fall short. We'll see if we get to see them in season 2. And then for the Raiders and E-Boys, well, they actually do get to battle it out later this week, so there is a bit of a variance there. We may see Eternal Envy play on the Raiders as well, as they battle it for a difference in placement and a difference in prize pool. So there is still some money at stake there.
This is going to be perfectly symmetrical. 7-0-6-1-5-2-4-3-3-4, and then it's going to be 5-2. Okay, dude, this is perfectly symmetrical. What's going on here? Gaben?
Intended. Gaben?
What's going on?
Yeah, it could potentially actually lead out to be perfect. So the pressure's on you, Raiders. We need that perfect standings.
Well,
for
it
the lower
doesn't
division.
matter. I think
It doesn't
whoever
matter. It's
wins,
going to be
yeah,
perfect.
it's guaranteed.
Yeah, because it's going to be
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Duh.
2-5
2-5
and then
1-6.
1-6 and
You're
then
right.
0-7.
NA's
Wow.
the
Jenkins,
best.
good
NA's
eye.
just the best.
That is very appeasing to me.
I like that.
There's other words I would like to use to describe it, but I'll keep it PG.
You've said enough words
Yeah.
for today, Jenkins. That's for damn sure.
So,
All right,
yeah.
keep it shut. We have the schedule here for the rest of the week to close out the remainder of the NADPC. We return on Thursday. Wednesday will be a dark day, of course. Evil Geniuses play against 5-Man Midas as our warm-up match. A reminder that Evil Geniuses must win that series or they will not be going to the major, so do not take it lightly. Quincy Crew then go against Undying in our Super Showdown. A reminder what's at stake. Quincy Crew, if they win that series, they've secured an express pass straight to the playoffs with a perfect record. But if Undying can beat them, there will be a three-way tie between Undying, Quincy Crew, and Evil Geniuses on who takes the top 2 spots to go to the major. Saturday is that Raiders E-Boys matchup I was talking about before, and then Sunday will be the tiebreakers, which we will certainly at least be seeing Sad Boys, A-Team, and Black and Yellow battle it out in a round-robin best-of-1 for who will remain in the upper division. That day may also hold the best-of-1 tiebreakers for the top 3 if there is that tie, as mentioned before. So potentially a ridiculously hype Sunday to come and an incredibly hype week. Here's one more look again at the upper division standings as they are. And gentlemen, for the most part, things have kind of panned out as expected. It's only in this week that we could possibly see a serious mix-up, but I don't think you would imagine saying Quincy Crew or EG, we were expecting them to be at the top, and Undying are just right at their heels.
Yeah, it all comes down to the literal last match of the entire season, minus any potential tiebreakers. So a lot of pressure on Undying. I don't think there's any pressure on EG, obviously, because they are almost certainly going to win that match. And technically, I think even if they lose, although it's pretty much impossible, let's just say they lose against 5-Man Midas. Undying loses, and they're still tied, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
we'll see how that last match goes. But yeah, a lot of hype.
Yeah,
Pressure's on
Moon,
Undying, though.
on that interview, Jenkins was talking about how Quincy have been this gatekeeper to them for 2 years. It's he almost admitted that Quincy's living rent free in him, and that he's just I have finally had the team that is going to get the job done. He sounded incredibly confident there, and I'm curious if Quincy are going to be ready for that kind of fire.
Yeah, he seemed heated up. He's got this Attack on Titan kind of regimen that he has going where he meditates, and it sounds bullshit, it sounds silly. I know he's a kind of working out sort of guy. Remember there's that year that he got really buff, but came back to Dota after quitting. All of a sudden, the guy was a tier 1 player from being a tier 2 shitter. If anybody's going to have this kind of caterpillar into butterfly effect for a team over a short period of time, it's Moon Meander. And man, he made me an instant fan of Undying after that interview. I actually want them I'm a huge Quincy fan, man. They got Lelis, they're the best team in the region. I suppose they're going to the major anyway. But dude, I actually want Undying to win. I'm just straight biased after that Moon interview.
But that's the big thing, Jenkins, is that they are not set to go to the major. It's not even guaranteed there. If they lose to Undying and then lose in the tiebreaker, Quincy Crew could not go to the major at all. So
that'd
really
be EG, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be a tie
because
between EG and
it would be a
Quincy
three-way
and Undying.
tie.
So if they get into that 3-way tie and then Quincy don't manage to win in the 3-way tie, then yeah, they'll be out. They will not go to the major. So there is a world where one of these 3 teams will not be going to the major. Could be EG. Could be
Quincy loses to 5-Man Midas, right?
No,
wait.
Undying.
If EG loses to 5-Man Midas, then they're definitely not going. But we're not expecting
Keep up,
that.
Jenkins, for
Okay.
God's sake.
My brain is actually way too small for this.
I got you covered, man. Don't worry
Just
about
listen to our words. The last match will decide it all. Undying versus Quincy Crew Jenkins.
it. Yeah.
Will you be here? Will you show up on time for once in your
It's a question of-
godforsaken life?
It's a question of the ages, Dakota. Back to you, Suns fan.
Okay, thank you so much. Gentlemen, with that, let's wrap things up. It was an incredibly hyped Tuesday, but we'll be back on Thursday to settle the score for the NADPC. We hope to see you there. Take care. And on behalf of Suns fan, Jenkins, Trent, Lyrical, and Gods, and of course Pythian, have a good one.